2023 is really going to be a make it or break it year for cryptocurrency. With all of the regulation coming from the top down, it seems like governments all across the globe, it's not just the United States, but a vast majority of governments do not want crypto to succeed unless, of course, they are in 100% control of the cryptocurrency market. Why? Because they know it's a threat to the fiat currency. They know that it is more innovative, it is more efficient, and it's a better idea than a global central bank or a central bank in a sovereign country having 100% control of the monetary policy there. I mean, think about it. You see us here in the United States. We've printed trillions of US dollars over the last couple of years now, and the inflation rate is out of control. They're telling us that it's coming back down, but it is their fault that it was soaring in the first place. You look at other countries like Venezuela, Argentina, Turkey, and you understand the inflation rate there is wildly out of control. Why? Because of the central bank in that country. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, these digital assets, they solve that problem. But it's not a problem for the sovereign countries. It's an opportunity for control. Let's discuss what they're doing in the latest because of the IMF and the G20 meeting. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, $1 crypto trade, each $5 in free crypto. And if you want crypto exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you got KuCoin and Binance down there. KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active trader. The more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, if you're holding on those exchanges, it's a loan to those exchanges. If you want it to be your asset, cold storage or DeFi wallet is the way to go. Now, we're going to read through this article here, and we're going to discuss what this means for the future of cryptocurrency, because we're at a fork in the road, guys. The governments are recognizing that they are basically going to be overthrown in a sense of their fiat control if cryptocurrency succeeds. And it may have been a different story a decade ago when Bitcoin was, first being introduced. Nobody really wanted to use it. You had to spend 10,000 Bitcoin to get one pizza from Papa John's if the guy was willing to sell you those pizzas for 10,000 Bit. Like, it was a different world back then, and crypto was not mainstream. Now that it is, now that everybody I can't say understands it, right? There's still a lot of people that don't understand it, but now that everybody is willing to embrace it, they understand that this is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar market, and they're unwilling to give up that control. So according to the chair's summary released at the end of the two-day summit, or the two-day meeting of finance ministers and central bank governors on Saturday, the grouping will be looking forward to the IMF FSB synthesis paper on crypto assets. I am glad to say one thing. There is almost a clear understanding that anything outside the central bank is not a currency. And this is a position that India has been taking for a very long time. And we are glad that such a position of India is now getting its acknowledgement from so many other members of the G20. People recognize that this technology is very useful for fintech, she said after the conclusion. But one of the side events proposed on crypto assets in the meeting there for Washington, and they've got some other different discussions coming up in the future. But they are not, and recommending that countries do not recommend anything outside of the central bank's control as a currency. Now, speaking on the issue, they said there is now a wide recognition and acceptance that the fact that cryptocurrencies or crypto assets or crypto products, or by whatever name you want to call it, it involves several major risks to financial stability, to monetary systems, to cybersecurity issues, and to the overall financial stability, and they need to be looked at. Now, I disagree that it forms major risks to financial stability. this risk that they're trying to promote, or that this narrative that they're trying to spew here, is that if crypto decides to collapse, in a sense that if central banks or central exchanges that are in control of cryptocurrency decide to scam their users, similar to Voyager, similar to FTX, similar to Celsius. Now, we know that FTX, Voyager, and Celsius, that's not crypto. That is a centralized entity scamming its customers. They were bringing in funds, and they were misappropriating those funds. They were lending them out without regard for what they were being used for, and they lost those funds. That is not cryptocurrency. That is an idiot running a business and scamming his customers. It is as simple as that. Cryptocurrency is actually a beautiful, decentralized blockchain that is a public ledger. And I'm going to tell you right now, okay, if we do end up on some sort of a CBDC or central bank digital currency, if we end up with cryptocurrency being the fiat, or cryptocurrency being the sovereign currency in any institution or in any business or in any government, it's going to be scary for the government, not necessarily for the citizens. I mean, okay, nobody wants every transaction to be public, but could you imagine? Could you imagine what the United States of America would do if we could go in as citizens and audit every transaction that the government made? You're wondering where all of this money is going when it's going to the Ukraine, right? If we were on the blockchain, and it was public information, publicly accessible to anybody who wanted to go in and log in and look at it. Could you imagine what the U.S. would do in that situation if we knew where every tax dollar went? Every dollar that was spent by the government? So as far as you're concerned about going over to a CBDC and having a public ledger for all of our transactions to be seen, I think the government would perhaps be even more scared and more afraid, and it shows a bigger threat to financial stability if its citizens could go in and audit every governmental transaction. That is one of the things that they are afraid of most. And they go in, guys, they go through the rest of this article talking about the fact that governments across the globe need to make sure that they maintain control of the cryptocurrency space, or it will overthrow their sovereign force and it will overthrow their fiat currency, because it is better, it is cheaper, it is stronger, it is more efficient, and it's a better use of currency. They understand it, and they're going to fight against it. And like I say, we're at this fork in the road. One path leads towards innovation and the adoption of cryptocurrency if and only if governments have 100% control. The other path leads down a road where they realize that cryptocurrency is too powerful. It is going to lead to the downfall of fiat, and therefore they outright ban it. They have said that banning cryptocurrency across the globe is an option if they can't control it. So guys, we're getting into the crunch time here, and I believe we are going to see some major changes in 2023 when it comes to the cryptocurrency market. So I do want to know which path you guys think we go down, whether it's a banning, outright banning of cryptocurrency, or whether it's an embracing of cryptocurrency. Let us know that down there in the comments below. But I also want to know what you guys think too. If you're still here, appreciate it. I want to know what you guys think about the fact that if we did move over to a basically fiat blockchain, I think it might be a good idea. Let's see where the government's sending all of this money. Let's track and trace every single one of their transactions. What do you guys think about that? Down in the comments, let us know. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys get ClayBro883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin and Binance, free Discord. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.